Welcome to Bump That Radio Live. I'm your host, Ronnie Funny George. I'm here with the lovely Reality.
Ew. Hey, everybody. How y'all feeling?
And DJ Comedian. I'm sorry, not DJ. Marco DL Monroe in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all doing? Can I say Al like she said Al? Al.
Okay,
Can I do
cool.
men? Can men do
Yeah,
that?
we gotta
men.
Absolutely
Men
not.
better not do that, sir.
Me and
Absolutely
Al. Okay,
not.
Cool.
Just do it.
So I want y'all to welcome to Bump That Radio, y'all. We are maybe a weekly production or a weekly production on the show side, and maybe we come to you every day, once a day, an hour a day, whatever the case may be. We here to bring y'all some live entertainment, some music, and all that. So
Right.
sit back and just enjoy the ride as we continue to give the people what they want. You feel me? Won't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Reality? The
Hey,
lovely?
y'all. Hey, y'all. What's up? My name is Reality.
What's your real name, though?
Reality.
Okay, then you heard. What you
Yes.
said.
I am born and raised in Chicago. Southside girl,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Manor all day. Inglewood,
Jeffrey
earliest
Manor.
stomping grounds.
So you one of them. You one of
She
them
one of
girls,
them.
huh?
I'm one of them
Yeah.
girls.
Okay.
Went to high school in the south suburbs, so
Okay.
I move all the way around the city. I do spoken word in the city. I've been doing that for probably about a cool 17, 18 years.
Okay.
Got my start with that on the west side.
Pretty dope,
West.
pretty
Under
dope.
the auspices of Three Brothers in the Mic, 3
Okay.
p.m.
Okay. So you
I
basically
remember that.
you basically
They dope.
work the Chicago.
All
You
the phones
basically
fell.
work the Chicago circuit.
The whole city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also you got shows and gigs out of town too and stuff. right?
Yeah, so I'm a daily pen out of Denver, Colorado. And then I've been traveling, doing spoken word for, like I said, about a good 17 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. That's the lovely Reality, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get into a little bit of DeMarco. Won't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm the cutest comedian.
You're gonna have to
love
argue.
it.
You're gonna have to argue that up with Jeremiah Frazier.
You got to take that out. I know he didn't say
not
that.
gonna
I know
like
he looked like R. Kelly if he was 5 feet tall. He need to knock
Matter
it
of
off.
fact,
No,
matter of fact, he just
just texted
asked
you?
right. He
just
said,
said,
he
man.
said, asked you, are you in Facebook jail?
yes, I am.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
I stay in Facebook jail.
Again.
That's what he said. Asked you.
Absolutely. But no, I am DeMarco. That's me, DeMarco, born and raised in Chicago. 41, man. We getting up there, G.
Yeah, we up there.
41,
It's up
comedian, been all over the country. A lot of that traveling was paid for by me because they only fly you out when you
We gotta
you
get some
famous.
sponsors, fam.
But no,
Like
yeah,
tonight.
comedian. What is that? What I've been 15 years. I've been a comedian, something like
Oh.
that. Like, yeah, we started in like January of 07 or something like
Damn.
that.
Who did you start with, if you can
Who
remember?
did I start with? Okay, when I first started doing comedy, like I think Sean Monroe was new.
Okay.
Famo was new.
Okay.
I think Sample was new.
Damn.
Yeah.
You say 2007?
Yeah, 2006, 2007. One of them.
You started
yeah.
with M Dubs too, right?
Yeah, M Dubs
Okay.
started.
Okay.
Yup, M Dubs. He had that. He had like
Grapefruit.
a grapefruit,
Caddy, yeah.
a grape juice Cadillac.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
grape juice.
Why y'all
yeah.
always remember the cars?
Because he
that y'all
kept
had?
parking it
That's
in
what-
front of like move that. What is you doing? I don't know why you want to see this
Because he
damn
went
car.
on he went on stage in that motherfucker.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he brought the car in jokes and notes and put
Like
it on the
it's a
stage.
landmark or something.
Man,
M
was like,
Dubs.
nice
Go to
car, but it
McDonald's
got to
right
get
there.
the fuck out of here.
Right. Hell, did you doing?
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's me. You know, I love what I do.
You
I
do
love
it.
to talk. I love to make people laugh.
Okay. And as far as comedy goes, have you ever did any improv, Second City, or anything like that?
You know what's funny? I went to Columbia College, right? So they always was like, if you guys can get a chance to go to Second City, and
Yeah.
Sheldon is one of the top instructors, and da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I'm really, yeah.
Columbia
Whatever,
was
fam.
the shit. I
Columbia
loved it.
was the shit, but Kuma was the shit. Columbia's Urban Music Association.
Okay.
That's what I was with, and I was in the Black Student Union.
Yeah,
I ain't care nothing about
facts.
what them other people was talking about, and y'all know what I mean when I say other people. But that's the thing, right? Like if you want to get on like Saturday Night Live, you got to go to
Yeah,
Second City. You got to
facts.
get that on your resume and all that stuff. But I think I was just, when I finally came into my comedy, just like my own. Who I wanted to be as far as comedy was concerned. That wasn't my lane. So no, I never did improv. I never did, what's the other one you said? Second City. I never did that. Like if I got the opportunity, now 15 years in, probably improv, but I have no desire to do anything at Second City.
Did you ever want to be on Wildin' Out or anything like that?
No, I never wanted to do that.
Okay.
I never wanted to.
What about you? Can you see yourself on Wildin' Out or a show like that?
Definitely. Yeah, I kind of consider myself like a Renaissance woman.
Reality.
Yeah, like I'm a Capricorn, so we are very, very just driven. So, I may feel like it today and not tomorrow, but I'm very creative. So I don't really feel like it's any room I can't dance in and succeed. So
I actually, one of the comedians worked down at Riddles. Actually wanted to know if you would be interested in an improv show that they're doing down at TNT November something.
Word.
Yeah, want to know if you want to be a part of an improv show. So I told him I would ask you because I didn't know if that's your feel or if you want to do something like that. But definitely if you want to do something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Columbia girl.
Columbia.
We've been kind of trained for stuff like that.
Columbia.
And you know what?
Columbia and
I like
SIU.
what you said too. She said, I feel like I can dance in any room. I feel
Yeah.
like that too. So when I'm answering Ronnie's question, when I'm answering that, I'm thinking, no, I'm dead serious. I'm thinking more on the political side of it.
Okay.
And I know how they gonna act when I show up, and I know how they gonna try to tell me what I can and can't say. So I'm thinking about it in that aspect. So I never really wanted to, like me, you can't put no leash on me. Like,
I'm kind of like that too.
and maybe-
That's a struggle, right?
And so what it is then, so what you have is people be telling me, Marco, you in your own way. No, I'm not, because we do comedy for different reasons. I don't do comedy for the same reasons you do comedy.
Yeah, success does.
I'm
look
not
different.
exactly. I'm not trying to do what you do. Like I'm gonna forever do me, and I'm fine. I'm not out here, living in a 2-story cornflake box. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Quick question. Have anybody heard anything or ever attended, especially you guys here, have you ever attended Illinois Media School of Broadcasting?
You know what? I almost enrolled.
Tell me about that.
I almost
what
enrolled.
got you?
But
What
these
was the-
people, they so thirsty for the money. They was like, yeah, so the whole program is 9,000. When can you come up with 7?
Damn.
Can you come up with 7 this weekend? No. What are
I
you
thought they
talking
gave
about?
scholarships
Who
and
about to
That's
drop
what I
7
heard,
G?
too.
Man, they wasn't doing it back then, because me and Mike Love used to talk about it all the time. Mike Love from WGCI back in the day.
Yeah.
Talk about it all the time.
And
I'm
here's,
like,
here's one of the
no.
funny things about that. The reason I asked, because there's this bit going around that some comedians share about whoever went to that school, like, don't do anything in that field right now. 'Cause we know about 10 people who went there, like, far as comics
Really?
and stuff. And it's like, yeah, a lot of people went there.
And I was trying to do it.
And
It
it's like,
sounds like a sure guarantee, job guarantee
but
when
it's
you get
not,
out of there
though.
from those commercials. The
See,
commercials be lit though.
I did a commercial.
think
They
you
had
gonna
me.
be
First of all, you got to go
Working
down
on the
there
radio. It's
and
coming right out.
to even get into the school, to get accepted to even attend, you got to do a radio spot, a 60-second like commercial.
okay.
get
And you got to
into it.
read from a script and you got to deliver it. I did an ESPN. I did a commercial for ESPN 1000.
Fun,
It do.
I did a commercial for ESPN 1000, and it was dope.
Okay.
I heard it. As I was doing it, I'm listening to it, and they record it, and they say, "We'll give you this recording once you pay for your right." And they so they hold on to it.
They
You know
own
what
the
I'm
rights
saying?
to whatever you create.
I was like, okay, all right, whatever.
I
You know
think
what I'm
that
saying?
the growing industry, as far as media, as far as radio, podcasts, and stuff like that, I think it's a good look if you're trying to get into that. I definitely know a lot of people who took that class, and some people we know, even some people on the radio.
Right.
So that's definitely a good look. I want to shout out to Illinois Media School of Broadcasting. Whoever went there, call in if you want to. We'll take some callers.
Yes.
We're going to go into a quick break, but when we
gotta
come
give me
back,
the
we want to
phone
get
number.
into a whole phone number. Oh, it's a phone number too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
I'll
get
be
that
back
right
with the
back
phone number. I
to
want to
you.
take a break right
Like,
quick.
call on the Lord, we'll pick up.
We got DJ, we got comedian Marco Monroe.
Call
we got the lovely
Jesus. He gonna
reality,
get a
and I'm
phone
your
to
boy,
us.
Ronnie Funny George. Quick break.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We back live. Bump That Radio. Ronnie Funny George, the lovely, beautiful queen, reality, spoken word artist. You know what I mean? And Marco Monroe, a.k.a. DL Monroe, been doing comedy about just as long as I have on the Chicago circuit. We back with our topics now. Where was we, y'all? Let's get back into this. We wanted to say the phone number. Let me give y'all the phone number.
Phone number to call in.
Yes, call in with any questions or anything. That's 872-766-2867. That's 872-766-2867. Again, I'm Ronnie Funny George at Bump That Radio. Thank you for coming back. Now, welcome. Yeah. Like my introduction voice. Thank you.
That was pretty fire.
Pretty dope.
Just off the fly like that.
Oh, man, you got a beautiful voice. You sound so fly.
Thank
I just want you to
you.
know.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You got a beautiful voice.
Thank
Reality.
you. I appreciate
Spoken
that.
word. Won't you give us a little piece of something right now?
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, throw out a topic.
Okay. Let
Let's
me
see if I can do something with that.
Doodles things after.
Relationships, like toxic relationships or something like that.
Toxic relations wrapped and boxed in pretty fancy vacations. No time to build foundations, but his lip services be amazing. Charm only rises for the special occasions. Got you navigating through the manipulation. Only going one way on a two-sided street. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? It's where the narcissism and insecurities meet at for me. Check the frequency. Pass down traditions and learn behaviors be the flavor. Recipes for disasters. They common law now with a house full of bastards, and she's a bad actor after. He devalues all of the feminine in her. She finally decides to kick him out and become the new father figure.
Damn.
Emotions loading with hairpin triggers. So which comes quicker? The nut or the bust? Either way, they both become stuck from the thrills and the rush that they feel in their guts. And if that ain't enough, they'll log on to any social media site, pull the gossip, and post up toxic. Show enough.
Damn, that make me want to wear a MAGA hat right now today. I want to be a
That's
part
some
of
toxic.
I just put a
man.
condom on my other hand that y'all couldn't see. It was off camera. I'm ready now.
This is insane. Welcome back
I'm
to Bump That
ready.
Radio Live. DeMarco
Whole-
Monroe.
Insane.
Whole table pregnant.
Oh man! So DeMarco, I heard about this bit. Everybody talking about it's so funny, man. Something about Nicki Minaj and all these crazy songs she came up
It's
about.
some music.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, man. But no, say that again.
yeah. I heard some stuff about a bit you was doing about a while back about Nicki Minaj and some crazy songs she had going on.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
was a while ago. She, Nicki Minaj. I didn't really like. She was cool. I didn't really rock with her like that. She had that one song that was popular.
What's
That,
wrong with Nicki,
Which
man?
one?
that verse on Monster that she said, you don't really mess with the 80s. She gonna say, you better hold on to your teddy. It's Friday the 13th, and guess who's playing Freddie?
Yeah.
I was just like, Freddie wasn't in Friday the 13th. That was Jason. Like, why would you say
So
that?
Ain't it
analytical.
funny how
I
you,
love
ain't it funny how
Marco
you
for
just
that.
sit back and pick a song
Yeah.
apart like that when you really listen to
I'm
it?
listening
Well,
to
you
it
know
like,
he a
wait a
music
minute.
lord. He
And
loves
then-
music.
And what's crazy is that so people will come up to me and like, no, she don't say that on the song. They went back and redid the song. So if you go play it now,
Right.
it's
Say
say it's
different, right.
It's correct. But
You-
back when it
you know
first
what?
came out,
You know what?
That
11
sounds-
years ago or
Right,
whatever,
right,
how
right,
many years
okay.
it was, I was like, yeah, you can't really.
Because you
Is
right.
that the Mandela effect?
Oh, it's something like that. Something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
But it's when that's an interesting point.
Ain't that a
too.
good
I mean,
point?
I ain't really. I mean,
Yeah,
she was
she's
cool.
a-
You know
she's
what
a-
I'm saying? I ain't really rock with her like that. But
No. What's some of your favorite artists? Like back
some of
then
my
and now?
favorite
Yeah,
artists.
Yeah.
You mean like from like just any kind of
Yeah,
genre
yeah,
or
yeah,
just rap?
Yeah, just period.
Okay, well, just period. Oh man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like people love to throw out Mike and Prince. That's already a
Okay,
given.
right,
You know
Facts,
that.
right.
But what people be sleep on Wham, George Michael and them. I love them boys when they back in the
What's
80s.
your favorite record?
Jordan Careless Whisper, you know what I'm saying? And father figure, I will be your father figure, cause you got a hand in mine. I will be your preacher,
love
teacher,
it.
anything you
So
hand
you
in mind.
like songs like "Sweet Dreams
All
Are Made of These." Okay.
The Eurythmics, boy. That's the
Okay,
Eurythmics.
okay, yeah.
I was just listening to. I was just playing Lisa Stansfield the other day. Y'all know that?
So when you
Been
was
around the
growing
world
up-
tonight, yeah.
Oh, that was the cut,
I
actually.
can't find
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
baby.
that
I
was
don't
hits,
know.
though.
And
Them was cuts though. Like
I like
stand the
music,
test of
man.
time.
People just think, people look at me and they think Marco just like rap. I be singing, dog. I be singing
you-
all them girl songs and soft rock, alternative, hip hop, R&B. I like music, man.
So, Queen Reality, what are some of your like favorite artists today?
Today, you know who I really, really like, and I feel like she kind of underrated. She a
Okay.
rapper. I really like Rhapsody.
Okay.
I dig
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rhapsody
I
is
liked
serious.
Rhapsody
Yeah, she's
8
pretty dope.
years ago.
I mean, to me, she kind of timeless. Like I
Okay.
could listen to her
Yeah, she's pretty
anytime.
dope.
Yeah, she was
And
on the
I-
Jamla mixtape. I got it. I got it right
Yeah.
in my phone right now.
I miss artistry though. Like I can't. This music it's cool, But I miss artists like Missy Elliott.
And you need to talk about
know.
slept on artists.
Yeah.
Like artists that was nice, but they didn't really blow up.
Like who?
Like
Who you
Rod
thinking?
Digger.
Rod Digger
Rod
was
Digger
sick.
was
She caught a
ridiculous.
wave though. She did catch a wave, but
She caught a little baby wave
why
for
you
the
think?
summer
Why do
of
you?
2000.
But see,
You
it's
ain't
hard
seen
for
her
women
since.
though to break out like that.
Because she wasn't selling her body. She wasn't being
That part.
underdressed and everything. She was rapping and she had bars and she could go against
Yeah,
any
Rod Digger
man
was
That's a good
serious.
point.
in the industry. So because she wasn't doing that other stuff, she fell to the side.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Rod Digger
I mean,
had
even with the backing
bars.
of Busta Rhymes, though, like it doesn't matter.
You play that Dirty Harry album right now, no skips. You gonna listen to
crazy.
everything.
She
I
crazy.
promise.
So, what do you think about? Did you hear? Tell me what you think about Kanye West and Cardi B's and Lil Durk song. Did you hear? Like what you
I
thought
ain't
about
even
that?
heard
Which
that.
one is
I ain't
it?
heard that.
It's a new song Kanye produced, and it got featuring Cardi B and Lil Durk. And,
Is that the one where she's talking about her sister? Go get the Henny now.
Maybe so. That's Kanye West who say that on there.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean it's
Yeah.
to
I
me
ain't heard
it
that yet.
kind
I'm
of
not-
a lot of this music to me it's kind of
Repetition.
running
Yeah.
into each other, so
yeah.
it kind of sound the same.
definitely is.
Once that beat or that cadence is there, it's like it's
Right.
the same.
That's why I like new different artists who sound different, got a totally different demeanor or direction that they going in with their lyrics in terms of what artists are talking about today. I think you got to be different. You know what I mean?
Different
Like,
dope.
Different dope. Oh, that's decent right there.
Different kind of dope.
That's one of my catchphrases that I use.
Oh
Different
yeah.
dope.
How
yeah.
you spell it?
DIFFRENT.
Okay.
And then dope, like almost like different strokes, but different dope.
Different dope.
Yeah,
How you spell the dope?
I can't tell them yet.
Okay.
Different
They're just
dope.
gonna see it on the shirt.
Okay. There's some type of marketing branding. Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
Different
That
dope.
sounds pretty deep.
One of them
Like
steal
instead
my
of weed,
idea.
do cocaine. Different dope. You feel me?
So, did you check out any of you guys check out Kanye West documentary Yeezus?
Everybody watched
That
it.
was
Oh, yeah?
fire.
And I loved every second.
That was so
Okay,
fire.
Okay, what you loved about it then?
Because I'm a Kanye fan. I love the fact that he told people, I'm telling y'all, I'm
Right
about
now.
to be cold.
Okay.
I'm the best out
Ever.
here. Y'all,
Okay.
I'm telling you, watch. We know what? We filming a documentary and we gonna release it 20 years from now. That's how
That's
dope
powerful.
Kanye.
Was it arrogance?
That's how dope Kanye was.
Was it arrogance or was it true?
No, it's confidence. See, people confuse arrogance with confidence all the time.
I mean, I think it was a little bit of both. I think it was some arrogance in there, but I think though
You gotta be arrogant to
fire,
be great.
yeah, exactly. You need a little bit of that.
you need a little bit of that.
I think you need the balance of
and
it,
you
though.
need that confidence.
And
too.
I think that's
Tell
his,
Famo I said what up. But
I
yeah,
think
you
his
need-
mother was the balance.
his mama supported
His
him
mother
and was
was
like,
so
do
fire.
it.
Oh yeah, she was definitely one of those.
His
so,
mother was an
I
important
love the fact
piece.
that man did what he wanted to do when everybody else was telling him, no, don't do it like that.
So then let's think about Kanye now, right?
Right.
Is he really any different?
Nope.
You know
He
what I
just
mean?
older.
With the White Lives Matter.
He just older.
With the
and
MAGA hat.
he doing-
Is he really doing anything different
think
than what
he's-
he ever
I think he might
has
be-
ever done?
I think Kanye might be doing things to ruffle feathers.
Provoke, yeah, most
you know,
definitely.
What's the point of that?
Most
because he
definitely.
got music coming out and he knows how to keep his name relevant, even though he don't even have to
Right,
go that
right,
route. Really,
right.
Kanye,
I
he ain't got to
always-
go that route.
I always made an
So
interesting
why do
point.
it then?
I don't, let me call him.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm only asking. Like that.
Tell him I said what up. Tell him I said what up.
Let me get him on the phone real fast. Hey, Kanye. Hey,
Definitely
reality
wanna-
That's
said.
actually good.
Definitely
Marco.
wanted to-
But no,
Reality
I'm
wanna
asking
know.
because you guys are men, right? And so, like, I live in the heads of my male friends and men that I respect and value
Mm-hmm.
because I be trying to understand who the hell are you
Okay.
beings.
Kinda
Because
kind of deep with it.
yeah,
Dig a little
well,
deep with it.
I do
Right,
because
right.
my plan, my goal is to always, master myself and get
Right.
a clean understanding. So I'm like, okay, if y'all say he don't got to do it, he been doing it. What is the point?
Because that's what he want to do. Kanye got music coming out like in the next week or two.
Exactly.
Did he have music coming out when he did
Always.
the MAGA shit?
Yes, he
Always.
did.
He's always got
He
something coming
absolutely
out.
When he was like
That
George
Jesus
Bush
King
don't
album
like
came out.
black people.
Yep.
Did he have
did.
music
Yep,
coming out?
He did. He absolutely did.
No, he
Graduation
didn't.
album. Yes, he did. When Hurricane Katrina, that was 2005. Late registration dropped right after, right after.
So this
he
is
did
a
that.
part of his marketing plan.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
most
basically.
definitely.
This is his brand
And I
and his
always
marketing
say
plan.
he's so smart and he's so clever that Kanye West got a different strategy. Like we was talking about earlier, he goes through the bottom to get to the top.
We playing checkers.
Dang, that's
Look,
deep.
we
that's
playing
actually
checkers.
powerful.
We're playing checkers, and Kanye is playing backgammon.
It's almost like everything he do will succeed in. He makes a mockery out of it. Think about it. You know what I mean? He came out with an album, Late Registration, or everything like Uncompleted College. It's like he gives you the name College Dropout, right? College Dropout. But it goes on to be one of the hardest hitting hip hop albums.
Super
if
hard.
you think about that concept, and that's the same way he do his music and his clothes. Think about it. He came out with a clothing line with clothes that look bummy,
none of the clothes.
like a homeless man would
And
wear.
charge you $1 million
But
to buy it.
he went through the bottom to get to the top. He know you're gonna say, "Look at these guys. Look at these
Everything
clothes."
he doing, he know y'all gonna.
He
say
know you're gonna
something
say,
about
"Look at these clothes. That looks stupid. That look foolish. Look at them shoes. That looks stupid."
And he can make you buy it.
So he go
And-
through
and
the
they
bottom
buy- and they bought
to
it.
get to the top. They look stupid. They look dumb. But next thing you know, the number one shoes on the market, the number one clothes on the market.
That's the energy
He go
behind
through the
him.
bottom to get to the top.
That's an
Hey,
energy.
at the end of the day, that man said, "I'm gonna do what I want to do," and turned himself into a billionaire.
Of course, that's
So
the whole
you can't
thing about
even
it.
really,
Man,
you can't really
hate
question
on
him
that
now.
like that.
It'd be
Can't knock
different if he fell off and was broke. Cause look at all these. Like, look, think about it. You gotta do what you want to do, because when you sitting up trying to do what everybody else doing, like look at all the people that last and people that don't. Like
Right.
you can name 1,000 rappers that was all talking about the same kind of stuff.
Right.
And
And
you
he
don't
on
know where
like a
they at right
20-year
now.
bit right now.
You don't know where they at right now. But
And I
people
feel
that
like Kanye, his tenure went fast.
Man, hold that thought right there. With the lovely reality, beautiful queen of the Nile, DJ. Why I keep calling this my
Queen
DJ?
of the Nile.
Queen of the Nile.
She
That's
from
an
the
old
mountain.
school
I'll
term.
take that.
You got DeMarco, DL
She-
Monroe,
she from the
comedian on
manor.
the Chicago scene, y'all.
Jeffrey
I'm your
Manor.
boy, Ronnie Funny George. Taking a break one time. Bump that radio.
Boop, 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 boop.
It's your boy, Ronnie Funny George, back at Bump That Radio with my mans DeMarco Monroe and the lovely, beautiful queen of the Nile, go by none other than
Queen
spoken
of
word
Jeffrey.
artist, Reality.
Hey, y'all.
Queen of Jeffrey
Sounds so
Boulevard.
beautiful, don't she?
Jeffrey Manor. Okay.
Well, we back, and like I said, 872-766-2867 is the number to Bump That Radio if you want to ask us some questions. Anyone on the panel today, anytime, just call and make sure y'all check out the radio station. Make sure y'all download the app, and make sure y'all just tune in every week. Special appointed time, locations, and all that. Y'all can
Yes,
even come
sir.
join in a live taping if you want to. You feel me?
Yes.
But you got to put on some deodorant, cause musty for real.
Gotta put on
But
some deodorant.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? And y'all can actually call in and request songs too, because we actually got a segment where we play all requests too. You know, so hope y'all speakers is turned up and hope y'all doing it like that. We gonna get right into it. Oh, that was deep. Yeah, that's one of the songs we might play next. Right into our next topic, moving right along. Reality, you mentioned something about, you wanted to speak something about Brett Favre. I heard he just was in the news lately. What happened
Yeah,
with
Brett Favre is a dirty, stanky, low
that?
down.
So what happened with that?
So he got a couple of contracts. He wanted to put he misused funds from impoverished people. Okay, to build a volleyball court at his daughter's school.
Oh,
But I'm talking about millions and millions of
Right.
dollars.
Really?
And then he doubled down and had speaking contracts.
Okay.
And got paid for them, but never showed up
and
to
never
speak.
showed up to speak.
Really?
So
Right.
it was just he was just money laundering and money washing all the way.
man.
And then
Brett
he ended up,
Favre is.
It sounds like
ended
he'll
up-
be locked up if he was a black man.
Yeah,
for sure.
he'd be in jail.
he
jail.
ended up paying the money back for the speaking engagements,
Okay.
right? And then doubled down again with like
Yeah,
one of the
man.
governors to do some other
And
low
the
down
governor
dirty
told
shit.
him, like, I think that's illegal. And he was
Yeah,
like,
he-
man,
gee,
look,
he-
just
So
we
what happened with
good.
like the welfare? I heard he stole like some welfare
a
money.
lot from Mississippi,
yeah,
a lot of
man.
the
Brett
funds.
Favre, man. Brett Favre,
And he was
man.
well aware of like everything that he was doing. It was real. It was intentional. It was.
Right.
Was he playing for Green Bay while he was doing all this?
No,
I
he
mean,
just did it. All this just came out like
Yeah, he
this
retired.
year.
He
this-
retired, fucking
Yeah.
us
That's
over.
even worse. Cause come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. You got that's just
So-
terrible, man.
So what's the consequences for people like that?
Oh man.
Like, what are people in that state in Mississippi? What are they prepared to do
Brett Favre should be in
to
jail.
get some type of
He should
restitution
be
for
brought
that?
up. The FBI is investigating him right now because of all the stuff that came out. So, something might happen to him. I don't know, but it sounds
mean,
like this is the kind of stuff that if it was one of us,
oh man, it'll be over with.
what Shannon
mean,
Sharp say? If it was one
I
of
put
us,
him in the same
he'd be in
category as like a
jail.
Donald Trump or something. I think that's things that they do on that level, like it'll never trickle down to like jail time or nothing for them. That's why I be so mad when a black guy do something and we just turn on him, incarcerate him, send him to jail forever.
Right, lock him
Right.
up.
Be like, we're
Right.
the only one who do that to our
Right.
people. You never see
Mm-hmm.
white people on TV chanting, lock him up, lock him. They don't do that. They get out of jail.
Yeah.
They don't, like, come on. Trump ain't going to jail. I just want y'all to know.
White
Trump would
people,
never go to jail.
if you kill a dog or something, white people,
That's
you
what I was
going to
gonna say,
jail.
Michael Vick, like, they-
if you touch,
they turned
I'm talking about a
Michael
white
Vick
person.
out.
If a white person kill a dog in front of another white person, they going to jail.
Yeah, they don't play about that.
They don't play about their dogs.
Let them catch you at Andriana Furs.
They gonna throw they
Wet
throwing
your
paint
ass.
all over your new fur coat.
I wanted to take the time
sad
out to say rest in peace to Coolio, a black artist who just passed away not too long ago. Rest in peace, Coolio had made a lot of noise. I heard Ice Cube say some amazing things about him the other day.
Yes,
Yeah,
rest
Ice
in
Cube
peace,
said,
King.
yeah, and fantastic voyage and stuff.
Getting
like
paid
that,
in the street light. Gangsta in the lifestyle life.
Living in the gangsta's
gangsta's
paradise.
paradise.
Yeah, he definitely made some noise, man.
Do
With
it,
that
Ronnie
one.
George.
That was hot.
Tell me why I'll be so blind to see.
That's so annoying.
The way he used to rap, he was just so unique with his.
And then I used to love his
I got the
hair.
situation, they got me facing, but I
His
don't
hair
need
was-
another life. I was raised by the dress.
His
But
hair
I've
was
been
cool
searching
too.
this thing so long. Yeah, he had and his hair stayed like that forever.
His hair
like-
stayed like
But
that
he was so
forever.
unique. He was like one of the first artists I can remember as a kid.
Guess
like,
who saw Coolio
being
in concert in 2018?
Yo ass.
No,
Me.
you did not.
Yes, I
G.
did.
I saw it.
Where?
I went to a Legends, 90s Legends hip hop.
He one of them
Was
niggas.
you front row, Marco? I can see you front
He
row.
one of them niggas that
on the
been to every
stage.
type
You
of
know that
concert.
spot? What's that little spot that used to be called the Tweeter Center? Now it's something else out in the
yeah,
south suburbs.
The
yeah,
Regal
yeah.
Beagle.
It's called, what is it called?
I
This
can't
nigga was at
remember,
the
but I
Regal
remember it
Beagle
was called the
Amphitheater. It was
yeah.
called the Tweeter Center back in the day. It was
Tweeter Center.
Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. It was, I'm not even lying. It was Salt and Pepper, Coolio,
That was
Montel
probably
Jordan.
fire.
He one of them guys that been to all type of concerts and shit. That nigga went
Montel
to a
Jordan was
Chubb
there?
Rock
Montel
concert.
Jordan was there.
Yes.
But Montel Jordan is super sanctified now, so he switched up the lyrics to all
Nah,
his songs.
Jay, nah.
Girl, if it's all right,
No.
So
you come over, read the Bible tonight. He did
can't.
all that. I'm telling
Thank
you.
you.
You think I'm playing? Jay?
What do you say,
He
Marco?
ain't say get it on tonight. He said we gonna read the Bible tonight.
Hallelujah.
He switched up his entire concert, but people were still saying it though. So we sounded. Everybody was still singing the original version, so it drowned him out.
What was the last concert you went to? Reality?
It looked so it's crazy.
The last concert I went to was
That's not cute.
Chris Brown, actually.
Chris
That was
Brown.
the best concert I ever been to.
Chris
What year?
Brown ain't no joke.
Probably like 15. No. Yeah, probably about 15.
Yeah.
15, 16, something like
Best
that.
concert you ever went to?
Ever.
What you like about Chris
Man,
Brown in concert?
he's a for real performer, G. Like, he sing, he dance. You can't stop watching him, and you singing everything, and the whole time, like, you gonna leave sweating. Like, he really performs.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
I saw Usher too. Well, kinda. I kinda got too lit, and I was in the
What you mean you got too
overflow
lit? What
room,
happened?
but-
Overflow.
yeah.
That sound-
But I
that
would
sound-
say I would
that
still
sound like something.
I would
that
still,
I'm horny now. I
I would still say Chris
Super
Brown.
personal, huh?
I'm finna put
I
it.
would
I'm
say
finna put
Chris
a condom
Brown.
on
Like,
just
You know
because.
what? Never mind.
up,
Never
fellas.
mind.
I would still say Chris Brown because I didn't get a chance to see all of Usher.
Okay. It's the best
But-
concert you ever went to, Marco.
You sure you want to ask me that question?
Yeah,
Okay.
that you like
All right.
one of your best. 'Cause I know
Best
you did.
concert. Best
You gotta
concert
say
I've
Tony
ever went
Braxton or
to.
something.
No Way Out tour, November 1998, Rosemont Horizon.
I love that you could date it like that.
Everybody was there. You know
Like
who opened up?
who?
Guess who opened up? Usher.
Dope.
Usher opened up. Jay-Z was there.
Wow.
Lil Kim was there.
Yeah.
Mace was there. 112 was there. The Firm was there. Nas was there. Foxy Brown was on the show. Busta Rhymes
that
was
was a
there.
concert, Jay.
Black Rob was there.
Now, what year you say this was?
1998, the No Way Out tour.
Nigga, that's when
Rosemont Horizon.
98.
I was
is
17
like a
years old.
classic.
The concert went from 7:30
To
to
2.
1 a.m. Not even joking. We was in that boy 5 hours.
Nigga been
That
to a
sounds
lot
like
of
an
concerts.
epic collaboration of folks.
Probably 6 hours, but I'm telling you, right now, today, that was in 98. That was 24 years ago. That's the best concert I've been
doing the
to.
math right
And
now.
I've been to a lot of concerts. That right there. So Puff and them put all that together. If Puff ever come on TV or anything and say, we had the best tour, I want to be like,
Facts.
I can't argue with that.
Who was your favorite act?
Of that one?
Yeah.
Oh man. Of that concert, it was my
If you
favorite
had to
act.
pick like top
I would
three.
have to say, oh man, Lil Kim, because Lil Kim, she came out with the
Let's
bed
go.
on stage.
Let's
She was
go,
naked.
She
Kim.
was on.
Okay,
She had a bed on stage.
I get it.
Don't do
Smoke.
Kim.
She had on
Why,
the- she
why
had on
y'all
some
do
under
that?
the
to
bed.
us? Why
All you hear
y'all
was-
do that to
you
us?
hear
though?
that?
He's supposed to say-
Ladies, I'm gonna speak up for us. Why is
When
it
you hear
always
that,
like that?
no time
Yeah.
for fake niggas. Just sip some Cristal with this real niggas. From east to west coast,
Spread love,
nigga.
niggas.
And if you keep talking shit, we got bank figures.
I got no time. I'm about to go back. to
That
the
shit was
concert
cold,
with you.
man. You could do.
What about yours, Ronnie Funny George?
As far as what?
I just wish Biggie was alive.
Best
That
concert
would've
you been to?
cold.
You know what? I haven't did too many concerts. I don't think I ever went to a concert. No.
As much as you love music,
Yeah, I'm not like a fan of many, but you know what I mean.
I'm
Far
going to
as
see
just like-
Usher in Vegas in April.
dope.
I just
I'm
never
already,
got.
I'm already got my tickets.
You want to see who?
Usher in April.
He coming again? I thought he just left the other day.
He doing a residency in Vegas. He going into his second year.
Also, he doing another one.
The man is here.
going.
The man is here every day. The man is here every day. We're going to take a break right quick. I want to come back and get into
be in
some
that
Dave
way.
Chappelle.
Can you
Heard he's doing some
handle
pretty
it
dope things.
if I
Ronnie
go
Funny
there,
George.
baby,
The
with
beautiful
you?
reality.
Hey.
DeMarco D.L. Monroe.
Hey.
Be back in a
Telling
sec.
you.
Game is like
We
pick
back
one.
at Bump That Live Radio. Jumping right into topic. Reality. You got something to say? I think I was talking about some real interesting stuff there. Let's hear it.
Talking about.
So I wanted to play a game.
Okay.
And the game is called like pick one.
Let's play a game.
So, like for example, it could be anything, and we
Okay.
just go around. So I could say, pick one, tall or short.
Okay, short.
Huh?
What?
Interesting.
If she's sitting there 6 feet tall,
What about you?
Oh, that was mad.
tall
funny.
or short,
Yeah.
as far as people or
Anything. First thing that come to your mind.
right.
Oh, okay. Well,
So whatever you come like
I'ma
this.
I'ma
This
go
Mark
tall.
says short.
right. He said short. He
Who
thinking.
wants
He,
anything
he
short?
thinking about Bodak.
Dang.
He thinking about Bodak.
That's
That's
funny
his
to you,
best
huh?
friend. That's his best
Funny
friend.
to you. You know I'm
You
sensitive
know, I
about
was sitting
Bodak.
at the table with a couple of
sensitive about
comedians.
You know I'm
Y'all,
sensitive about
you
Bodak.
guys are funny.
Okay, you pick one. Light or dark?
Dark. The fuck?
Okay then.
Some say the darker the berry, the
sweeter
sweeter the
the
juice.
juice.
Some say the darker the flesh and the
sweet-
deeper the roots.
Okay, cool. Sound pretty good. Hey, y'all. One
Y'all so
time.
funny.
Damn. This
Okay, pick one.
This sounds good. This sounds amazing. This man, I want to do radio forever. You know what?
No, you don't.
Man, I like this, man. I just
Why
want
not?
I just want listeners. Okay, yeah. What you think about Dave Chappelle? Far as becoming one of the top stand-ups in the last few years, man.
Oh man, I don't know. Like Dave is Dave. He a beast. He a monster. I'm a fan. I would say I'm proud of him, but I don't know him like that. But you can't be proud of
on, let me
somebody you
call
don't
him on the
know.
phone. Hold on
I'm
a
so
minute.
proud of you. You can't be proud of somebody you don't know.
Let me
Yes,
ask
you
you.
can.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
not?
You
Who's
can't
one
be
of your
proud.
Who's one of your top comedians that you like nowadays? Reality.
Rodney Funny George.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy.
he's pretty fire.
Wow.
Who put the hot dog? Who put these?
I'm saying that
Who
honestly.
put the new hot dogs in with the done hot dogs? Who put the new hot dogs in with the done ones?
Let me tell you why I say that. I'm not even gaslighting you.
I gotta figure out which two of the done ones. Who the hell?
See, who put? I had 2 done hot dogs. Who added 2 more hot dogs to the
But
water?
tell me
Now, which
that ain't
ones is
some
the done
silly
ones?
ass
Nah, we mixed
shit,
up.
though.
Which 2 hot dogs is the done hot dogs?
Right. Like,
Oh my God!
That's
What?
the-
is it the two that's busted open in the middle? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what 2 hot dogs is mine? This is
Which ones
bullshit.
is the done ones?
Damn, oh my
And
God.
those be important questions.
You forgot about that joke, didn't you?
We had
Ronnie?
some fun on the Chicago circus.
Yeah.
Like,
That's an old Ronnie George joke, boy.
right, jokes and notes. Jokes and
Let
notes,
me
boy.
see. I'm trying to see who else other than
Love Dave
like if it
Chappelle.
on a big scale of things, I would say
In the grand scheme of things, I like when people say that.
Right. Come on.
I don't really know.
Okay, what about okay, that's
She
cool.
know.
That's cool.
Y'all
I
got-
love-
you would have
I
to-
love comedy.
you would
I'm a
have to,
fan
like,
of
throw
comedy.
names out, like
Who's some of your biggest artists today that you
Yeah.
kind of follow?
Today,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I love Carlos Miller.
Okay.
Carlos Miller. I love Carlos Miller. Marcus Combs, R.I.P.
yeah,
He
rest in
passed
peace.
away.
Definitely,
Man, that was
Marcus.
crazy, man. When Marcus
You
died,
all on now, man,
that's
that kid
crazy,
pedicure.
man.
Got any
Marcus
funny
Combs.
Marcus Cone stories?
He's so dope.
I know you got
Do I?
one.
You know what? Do I?
know
He
you got
called
one.
me. He was like, Marco, can you come to Miami? I said, yeah. What's happening? He said tomorrow. I said, oh, okay. Well, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it done. Okay, cool. He was like, all right, let me know when you get here. I was like, no, I thought you was finna
was
fly me
sending for
out.
me. I was about to get
He was
flew
like,
out.
no, let me know when you. I got some money for you when you get here though.
Wow.
And I went down there and did it. I performed with Spank, Earthquake, Marcus, Gary Owen, and
That's
Linnell.
fire.
That's crazy. Now, what year was that?
2000.
That's crazy.
14.
And you got that bread, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And that's interesting. That's what I wanted to expound on.
And
because
people be thinking I be lying about that. I'm like, I'm not lying. I swear to God, that's what we did that
Comedians do be lying.
in Miami.
Low key.
Wow.
Comedians
I
be
wasn't lying. We went. I flew
they?
down to Miami.
Yeah, comedians be lying all the time.
what make you say that? Reality.
Yeah. What comedians be lying about?
Right.
I'm just telling y'all what's on the circuit.
That
What's on
sound
the
personal.
grapevine.
That sound.
They
that
be,
sound
they
like
be
that was.
doing that. And I be like,
I'm
I
feeling.
mean, but people lie.
I
Numbers
need to know.
don't.
I need
People
to
lie
know.
and numbers
True
don't.
that.
I want to
So
know what happened.
People lie. They do.
numbers don't.
I want to know what happened.
So just put up or shut up. That's how I
So
look
you ain't
at
gonna
it.
tell us?
Yeah.
I tell no lie.
It's just some lying going on around.
like,
now.
you
Manicure,
lying
pedicure. Rest
So,
in peace, Marcus.
Anybody got anything coming up? You got any shows coming up or anything?
I actually, so I have a store too, 458 East 75th Street, Reality's House.
Okay.
I am rolling out a wine and wasted beating event. Beginning of December, first week of December. I'm also doing. I'm bringing back my It's a Vibe karaoke nights. And I do that every last
Oh,
Saturday
I need
of
to
the
be
month.
in there for that.
Please,
Oh, yeah.
Marco,
I need to
come.
be in
Oh,
there. You
yeah.
know I be singing.
Please, we need your singing, Lord,
yeah.
facing
Oh, yeah.
there. And then I'm gonna start up a spoken word set once a month too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kick that off in November.
Oh, we had some dope karaoke nights at the store. If y'all remember
Super.
that.
Oh, I remember. I got it on video.
Oh yeah. We had some dope karaoke nights. I love karaoke. I just found some new songs. I would tell y'all one, but I do not want nobody stealing my song.
Man,
Karaoke is
listen.
all about choosing the right
It's
song.
choosing
It is.
the-
It's
You remember what
choose the
happened when
right
I was
song.
in Francis and I chose the right song.
Right.
It was a concert.
Right, but that's a song you've been doing for a long time. I'm sure. I'm sure.
No, that was the first night.
What
That
song
night
did
me
you
and you
do?
was in there. What we do by Freeway. We sent
Right.
that boy to the moon.
Right.
Yeah.
I just know like
That
how
was
you
my
know
first
every
night.
word. I'm like, yeah, he do this song.
No, I just
That's
know
his
the
favorite
song.
song.
That's his song.
I know the song. I wasn't doing
Right.
it in the karaoke. I
Okay,
just knew
right, know the song. And them be the best song. When you know
Yeah.
the words, people look at you like, he is a god. He know all those
You
lyrics.
gotta feel it. Karaoke's about feeling
And you
it.
gotta have a show out song. Oh, we got a dope show out song.
We got a
We got a
code. We
dope
just
show out
figured
song.
this
We just
out.
figured it out. We actually played it that night too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
One night.
the night when we was at when we
Reality's
was at
house.
Reality's house, we actually played it that night.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always played it.
Okay, I probably wasn't in
And
performance
everybody
mode.
had the same. They always right. What I'm saying, I played the song.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
We was playing
started-
all kind of music.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
we-
I cleaned the floor. I was mopping and
Yeah,
cleaned
we
up.
got
and
into it.
Yeah,
we
y'all-
got into some
y'all
real shit
lit.
because we
Yeah.
understand. Like
I was like,
music,
this getting too sexy. Let me go home.
It was kind of sexy.
music runs deep.
But
within us,
everything
you know what I
about
mean?
me
It was too
is you
sexy.
gonna catch a sexy, flexy vibe. Like
See?
that's my energy. So.
It's a vibe.
Sexy, flexy.
Music
vibe.
run deep with us.
Y'all need to see her face. Look at her.
Okay, cool.
Thank
Well,
you.
there you have it. We all got things coming up. I know I will be at.
You ain't asked me what I got coming up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you didn't. You ain't asked me.
I thought I did. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I thought
I'm gonna be
asked-
performing
okay.
with Ronnie George somewhere in South Holland on the 14th.
Bump that radio live. Okay, cool.
Thanks.
You got
Oh, no,
anything
the
coming up?
comedy show we got coming up with KJ Muhammad and them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it a flyer for that? Oh, she just made one flyer.
I
Okay.
sent
okay.
you the little link thing.
I'm
and
glad
they-
you here. I'm glad you here.
Right.
Now, what's
You
the
need
date
that.
and the time on
Right.
that show?
That's
So me
very
and Ronnie
important.
George and Ronnie hosting too. He don't even know what he's supposed to be.
It's just me and you?
I don't
was
know.
me.
Okay.
It's me
who all
and
on that
you,
show?
just
It's me.
me. Right? Who
Who all on
who's
that show?
all that? It was
Marco.
me.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. Anything else you want to let the people know?
No, man. You know what? Not really, because
Okay.
you know I don't want to get on here acting like you know I'm gonna be at the early
right,
ground,
right,
I'm gonna
right.
do this. No, I'm gonna be asleep. So catch
I
me
work in the morning, I
catch
get
me
off at
outside,
6.
man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
chilling.
Follow me on
Yes,
at
sir.
DeMarco Funny 82
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yes, sir. Which
And,
page? Okay, cool.
You know, Instagram.
Okay,
so
cool.
right. So you know, if you catch me, you catch me. I
Crazy.
will post where I will be. You know, I'm not one of them people like, man, you know I'm gonna be
here and
I'm,
there.
you know, I'm gonna be on Comic View next week. Comic View ain't been on TV in 20 years. Why would people
About
still
30.
be saying that?
I want to say shout out to Hot Sauce too, man.
Yes.
Brandon Glover.
Yes,
That's
the
his
boy
real
just had
name.
a nice show turnout down in St. Louis. Did like an hour special
I heard it
taping with
was
Murphy
fire.
leading them and stuff. Yeah, I heard it was pretty
And he got
cracking.
a son on the way.
So really?
No, I'm just lying.
Who's
See
the
how
luck-
people start wrong.
Comedians be lying.
Comedians be lying.
Right. Comedians be lying.
Hot Sauce a
So-
virgin. He
They
don't
should
got
do a
no.
shirt like
There you
that.
have it.
Hot Sauce ain't got no kids.
There
He
you have it.
virgin.
Chicago, Chi-Town, all over the world. Just checking in. There you have it. Right from the horse's mouth. DeMarco Monroe, the beautiful reality. I'm Ronnie Funny George.
I'm beautiful too. I don't care what none of nobody say.
Each his own. You feel me?
To each his own,
Keep
B.
sweat looking ass, boo.
Keep right.
Bump that radio. It's your boy Ronnie Funny George. I'd like to say welcome to the show. I got the beautiful queen of the Nile, reality,
Peace.
and my
What's up,
boy
y'all?
comedian Famo in the building. Say
Yeah,
what's up,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, what's up,
Yes,
what's up, bro?
So we're gonna kick it off today, man. I'd like to say, man, welcome to another segment of the show. Yes, sir. Bump that radio. Where you can call in. We take live callers. We take music requests. 872-766-2867. The best of hip hop, R&B, and some smooth jazz. You feel me? With my Keith Sweat voice. Show you right. Head ass boy. I'm your host, Ronnie Funny George, and I just like to say what's up to everybody. Chicago, what's up? Reality.
What's good
What's
in the
going
hood?
on? What you got going?
Ooh, everything.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of this, whole bunch of that.
Oh, yeah.
T-shirts on deck. C-Moss in the building.
So how the weather been treating you lately?
You know, it's another day.
Yeah.
But I'm weathering it. It's
Yeah,
good.
I heard Chicago got some drastic weather. Like from one day 90 degrees to the next day 30 degrees. Like some drastic changes. You know what
It's
I mean?
Chicago.
Yeah, you got to come outside dressed for the impression. Come on, somebody. Femo, what's been going on with you, man? You
Man,
just got in town
it's a
from a
pleasure,
trip. Yes,
man.
sir.
It's a pleasure.
You good?
Just got back, man.
Okay.
You know, I was out there on a cruise, man, a 5-day cruise, man. I was out there in Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Cruises.
Stopped at Turk and Caicos, you know.
Uh-oh.
Out there, man. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm a survivor, boy.
What happened,
I
man?
was in that water, man.
Oh,
No
snap,
way.
man. What
Hey,
happened,
boy,
man?
hey, I ain't gonna need to lie. You know, they know how to, the boat, you know, they know how to curve around. I was on a Carnival cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I heard about
Bro,
those.
they know about the tornadoes and the hurricanes. You know,
tornadoes.
the hurricanes. They know how to go around it, but some spots they can't help the water. You know,
So y'all just in it.
that water we was in it, man. It's like it was lightning in the sky. It was purple. It was green lightning.
That's scary.
So,
Chick.
Crazy.
So you was caught in the hurricane, the big hurricane they
In-
talking about
in
down
the-
there?
yes,
The
on the
Ian-
cruise
the
boat,
Ian?
man.
Come on, man.
It wasn't so bad that they had everything falling over, but
Some
that
big
boat
wave.
was rocking,
Ooh.
baby.
Was you?
Was
Did
you
you
scared?
get
Was you
the?
scared?
Let
Did
me
you
tell
get the
you something.
seasickness, the motion sickness, and all of that?
I ain't get motion sickness. Let me tell you what I did get. I got prepared, man. I grabbed 2 spoons and sharpened them boys up. And I was finna take over the boat, man. I was finna get in one of them little orange boats on the side for sure, baby.
This nigga,
I was finna take over. I don't care, man. That situation, I don't care who you is. I was putting my plan together. The more the boat rock, the more I put my plan together.
So did you feel like you was like on the Titanic at the end? Like did it feel like that? Like, damn, what if I know them thoughts be going through your head like, man, what if
You know what?
'cause that's a big ass
See,
storm.
I had one
That
of
was
them.
huge.
I thank God I never been in one of those.
I had a room with a balcony on it, right? So you go out to the balcony.
Oh shit.
When you looking at that water and looking at the boat, you like, this boat ain't got no match for this water.
It's too much.
So survival get to kicking in your head, man. Listen, I'm gonna drive one of them little orange boats. If this boat go down, I'm in one of them little orange boats because them orange boats got the little cover over it, like a little missile, you know.
Okay.
You go underwater, it don't matter. You
Okay.
still you
protected.
still going.
Okay, that's the next level.
Yeah.
Were
it's
they
got-
like telling y'all like the life vests are here? Did they?
Oh
do
yeah, I didn't
that?
care about all that shit. I don't never listen to that shit. Cause they tell me on the plane, put your seatbelt on. For what? This motherfucker go down, you think this seatbelt gonna stop me?
Right.
Right.
Nah.
It's over with either way.
Right. That's scary. yo.
Damn, a real hurricane?
Man,
I can't even imagine.
ain't
Shit,
that boy?
I tear up when it's a thunderstorm. Shit,
I
can
mean,
imagine
and you
a
know the
hurricane.
craziest thing? It was lightning, and it was like green, purple, and in the middle of nowhere.
Sound like the
Then-
Northern Lights.
That's
then
the ocean.
It was little birds, the little brown birds. I guess they live on top of the
boat.
ship.
Okay.
But
Oh
they
my
was coming
God.
out of the water, Joe. They was coming out of the water on top of the ship. Like, I don't know if the storm made the little fish come to the top and they was feeding off of them. I don't know, but they was like coming up out the water.
Birds.
Little birds, man. I can't make this up, Joe.
1,000 niggas.
1,000 little birds, man. 1,000 birds, man. Y'all think I'm...
Damn. No, man, that's gotta be scary, man. Damn, a
Yeah.
hurricane. Yeah.
But
so,
you know.
So you was on the boat for 5 days.
For 5, well, you know, you get off
Okay.
and they stop at a port and you get off and go
How
to a
was the
private
weather
island.
there? How was the weather when you landed?
Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, it was hot. We was in Nassau, Bahamas, you know, chilling. The water blue. You could see your feet. If the water up to your neck, you could see your feet in the water.
That's
Yeah.
ocean water, right?
Ocean water,
Yeah, you
bro.
gotta travel. Everybody should be traveling.
Ocean water. The beach white, sandy. I mean, when I get my money, man, that's my thing I'm going to do. I'm gonna be going around the world looking for the...
My money.
I'm be going around the world looking for the world's best beach,
Beaches.
man. That's gonna be my job in life.
1,000
I'm telling you.
beaches.
1,000
Okay.
beaches. Thousands of them.
fire.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations, man, on your trip. I actually want to do one of those cruises, man. I never been on a cruise before, and I just got the. I got a special young lady in my life. I really want to take her on a cruise and do something like that with her. So, man, you pretty much inspired me to do something like that.
Man,
Fire.
And you got to go with somebody that you really want to have some fun
Fun
with. That
with,
you really,
yeah.
you know, somebody that you really, you know what I
oh,
mean?
them people, they attack you when you get off that boat, too, boy. Be ready for that, too.
What you mean?
Oh, them
Should
locals.
have buy stuff.
Oh,
Give
man,
me money.
as soon as you come across
Hurry
that
up
gate.
and buy.
Hey, come on, I got this, I got cocaine, weed, drugs. Huh? I got shoes, I got this. What
Okay,
you need, boy?
yeah.
What you need? Well,
Okay.
you got to learn how to tell people, hey, chill out now.
Okay,
I'm
no,
straight.
not today. Kind of like in Jamaica.
Yeah, they be on you.
Kind of like in Chicago.
Oh, with the hypes. Okay, cool. Madison and Kildare. Yes, sir. So, Femo, you got anything coming up, man?
Man, I know this weekend we celebrating for Bernie Mac. We're gonna be at Riddles Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Happy
His
birthday,
birthday.
Bernie Mac, man. You know what I'm saying?
Happy
R.I.P.
birthday, Bernie.
We're gonna be doing that. Then, you know, on the 15th, I'm gonna be out in Joliet. Got this show for the motorcycle club, Next Level. They having a big motorcycle convention all that weekend. So
Oh,
we,
yeah.
Super dope.
we doing me, Marlon Mitchell, and
Me.
I saw that. I saw that
and
flyer.
we doing something for that for the motorcycle club. Shout out to all the two wheelers out there. You know,
Okay, yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's going to be pretty. Is Hondo on that show?
I don't even know.
You on the show with Hondo, too, if I'm not mistaken.
But
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was you, too.
okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
You
man.
feel me?
And we starting once every fourth for Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Mo Good
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
start a show. It's called the Mo and Mo Show.
Right, okay.
We just gonna do some hot fun games and all that.
That's gonna be dope. Where is
We
that?
gonna,
Where you doing
we
it
gonna
at?
do that at the Brigade. It's on
Off Ivory.
Okay, right,
At the
okay. Y'all got the,
Fire
y'all got the fourth
84th.
Thursday. Yes, sir.
84th and Kenzie. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, y'all got the fourth
So,
Thursday.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, yeah. That's a good plug, man. That's a good plug.
And one more on the
Mr. Tally.
25th. November, we're gonna be at the Tinley Convention Center.
Okay.
That's gonna be a hot show too, man. There's so many comedians on there.
Okay.
Honest John.
Oh yeah.
Got,
yeah, I saw that.
That's kind of like a big show. Is
yeah,
that a
it's,
big show?
it's a big show. It's a lot of people on there, man.
So
many people.
shout out to Femo. Got a lot of
Yeah.
dope stuff coming up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Femo. That's what's up, man. Like I say, man, Chicago got a lot of stuff going on, man. If you're not aware, you're not plugged in. A lot of people, you'd be surprised how many people never came out to a show, man. Like I got a million relatives, never get to make it out to a show, and you just be like, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in the city. You just got to plug into it. You know what I mean?
I think when I came out, like when I really kind of started seeing how busy the comedian circuit is in Chicago, it's huge. And I love, you guys got some real dope camaraderie, like between like a lot of you guys, and that's so good to see because the city is so turbulent oftentimes. So kind of reminds me of our spoken word scene. Like when I first got started, it was just something that just felt good to go and plug into. So kudos to y'all for just really keeping that thing alive and making people laugh like that. Y'all are very consistent.
You know what? A lot of people say that when they start to kind of like, hang out. And plug in. They be surprised that it really go like that,
Yeah,
And
y'all dope.
I've even heard poets say, wow, y'all don't get, I even heard poets say, wow, like, y'all don't pay to get in comedy shows as comedians. I'll be like, no, we don't. And the poets be like, oh, well, we pay to go to poetry. And I'll be like, wow, that's crazy.
Some of
It's
us do. I mean, I think the scene has changed a lot now than when I first started. But we just got to start open micing real heavy and going back But it's alive and well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
definitely a scene.
I don't want to pay to go to nowhere.
Come on, somebody. If I got to pay, I might not stay. Holla at your boy. Bump That Radio with the lovely reality Famo. Chi-Town. Doing big things on the circuit. I'm your boy, host, Ronnie Funny George. Bump That Radio. I just thank y'all for tuning in. Keep on tuning in. We here every week. Shout out to my man's P.O. in the building. You feel me? Taking a break. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's your boy Ronnie Funny George back at Bump That Radio. Want to give a shout out to one of my producers, man, P.O. on the photography side and the music side and the hosting the podcast. Man, this Mark do it all. You feel me? So I just want to say shout out to him, man, on Bump That Radio live. This your boy Ronnie Funny George in the building. Got my man's comedian Famo in the building.
You know it.
Got a lot of shit going on. A beautiful reality.
Hey, y'all.
Sexy sounding ass.
Thank
you feel me? So man, back into it, man. Right back into it, man. Yeah, we got some. I want to play one of your songs.
You do?
Yeah, I want to play one of your songs, but we'll get into that a little later. Femo, you actually did some stuff in the studio not too long ago.
Man, a little bit, man.
Yes,
I can write a song,
Okay,
man,
okay.
But I ain't no rapper or nothing, but I do a little something when I have to,
He like, I ain't no killer, but don't test
push
me.
Yeah, don't push me.
Okay.
I'll murder a nigga. They challenge me. You know what I'm saying? Don't challenge me now.
Wow, that's insane,
That's what I
man.
would-
That's one of the good things about you guys, man. You guys are so good coming off the top of the head with topics and stuff. You ever had something funny happen to you while you was on stage and like you just like couldn't help but to address it, like a lady
Right,
fell
yeah.
out of a chair or something? Like,
Yeah.
what was that like? Like,
Where there's something spontaneous
yeah,
happening.
while you on stage performing or something, like.
Oh yeah, I done had
Yes.
two of my friends come to the show.
Okay.
They came in the show. Now these are neighborhood buddies.
Okay.
They came in the show so happy and drunk together.
Happy and
And
drunk.
then I'm in the middle of my set. I'm the host though. I was hosting the show, and then there was a fight going on in the back.
Okay.
My two drunk homies that came in because I invited them there. Got-
Lord.
That sound bad right there. Two drunk homies.
Sound familiar.
That's a fucked up
They got
story.
into a headbutt competition,
What?
a headbutt fight.
What?
They didn't swing, no swing. They was fighting with their hands behind their back, headbutting each other, man.
Oh, gee.
And I guess one got the best of the other one, and one of them got kicked out. And he was leaving out, talking, "I'm gonna kill you.
Damn.
I'm gonna kill you."
I bet they had a rough morning. That next
That's
morning was
crazy.
probably horrible.
That's crazy. I remember one time, as a matter of fact, since you brought that story up, that reminds me of time. We was at Jokes and Notes. I don't know if you was there, Femo, but I know we was at Jokes and Notes one day. And I forgot who was on stage at the time. But a girl in the audience, and I knew her too. She was from like a neighborhood that I was frequenting at the time. A girl in the middle of the show, she stood up and she kind of just started stripping. She was off for a pill or something.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
just
I
stood
remember
up
that.
and she just started flashing. You know, it just got real exotic while somebody on stage. And it was like, people's like, ew, you know, the guy's like, ooh, but at the same time, I was like, ew, like, chill, I'm with my lady or whatever, you know. And Mary got real upset at that, you know, the owner at the club. Shout out to Mary. She got real upset at that, and I think she put the girl out and stuff, and it was like,
somebody
real
needs
The
to come
security
save
guard,
her.
that was the most violent I ever seen a female get handled in my life.
Skip.
Dude, the trench coat,
Skip.
Skip,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Shout out
Skip.
to Skip, because
Skip didn't play.
he know how to
Skip
kick
did-
a woman out of
Oh,
the club,
Skip
man.
will kick a bitch out in a minute.
He's a professional, man.
Skip didn't play, man. He's the older guy.
All you
long
seen
trench
was-
Don't
coat.
play that shit.
Long
All
trench
you
coat.
see was the back of that trench coat. Go, whoo, whoo. She hit the glass, pow, and slid
Oh
down.
my
Oh,
God.
She
man.
tried to web the door. Skip
Oh,
must
man.
have gave her
Not
the
web
heave
the
The
ho.
best security kicker out of
Oh,
ever.
man.
Mary knew how to pick some security guards. I tell you that
That's
much.
some
man.
old school moves. You know,
Yeah,
they be
Because
playing.
when she really lifted her dress up, she wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Now, come on, let's call her.
Right. She's
It wasn't
pretty
that bad.
decent. She's pretty decent if we're being honest, you know.
That's
I mean,
ridiculous,
you
you
know.
guys.
But it was a comedy club. It wasn't a
that
strip
bad,
club.
man.
Right,
He said
right,
she wasn't
right.
that bad. You know. Oh, she was
I
alright.
gotta give her her props.
You gotta
know
give
what
it to
I'm
her.
saying?
You feel me? Stripping at a comedy club.
Now, I'm
Lord.
gonna tell you one of the most dangerous times of my comedy career. Last time I was on stage, and this one I was kind of new,
Okay.
and I didn't know, you know, the disrespect that can come out your mouth
Okay.
as a comedian. You gotta watch the wording you use,
Exactly.
because it was two old ladies that was there. And I was feeling myself. They was laughing at everything. And I was like, you old bees. And I started going off with the B word. And they was laughing at first. And then one of them stopped laughing.
That shit got real.
And one of them made that phone call.
Ooh.
And I seen 8 little niggas coming there.
Right.
8 little niggas now. Hit these there. I love you, Mom.
Okay.
I love you. So now I'm the only one noticing this because I know what just happened. My homies in the building, but they don't know what's going on. But I seen the 8 dudes coming there, and you know one of them tried to reach for the mic, and I'm like, I'm bracing myself in case he tried to swing on me.
You don't know if this is a Will
But
Smith moment
now
or not.
The other lady that made that call, she ain't laughing no more. She ain't laughing. She just looking
She
serious.
mad.
And they-
She mad.
he
come
tried to
on.
reach for the mic. I just want to say y'all keep supporting.
Oh.
So I was like, okay. He left, and I went to the back. And where they smoked the cigarettes at, and I'm in the back. Here come another one, come over the time. I was just looking for you, fam. And I was like, looking for me for what? And, you know, it's like, man, I'm bracing myself again. I said, man, you got these newer comedians, watch what you say out your mouth.
He
That
told
can
you
haunt
that.
you. No,
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm telling,
Right.
this is me telling the newer
Okay.
comedian.
Okay. Yeah.
Because certain comedians think you can say whatever you want to say
Okay.
just because
Gotta
you're
be careful.
a comedian. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Right. What are some of the newer comedians on the scene that you kind of take interest in, that you think pretty hot right now? Some of the newer cats.
No, I don't pay attention to them.
Ooh, ouch.
Keep going.
Yes, sir. What about you, Reality? What are some of the newer poets on the scene that you been hearing about or that's making a little noise out here?
It's a few folks that's kind of fire. It's a chick, Madam Quee. Madam Quee.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of fire. I kind of like her.
You heard her spit before?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ran into her at the show
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, she kind of fire.
Okay.
To be quite honest, a lot of my moves been out of town, so I'm kind of getting back on the open mic scene.
Okay, gotcha.
So I kind of got to get a little bit more familiar
with
and
them.
dig in the
Okay.
dirt a little
Okay.
bit and check out a lot of the newer
Yeah.
folks. But I've been open micing a little bit, and I don't really know their names.
Okay.
It's one chick we just befriended each other. She actually really, really dope. I can't think of her name right now though. So I kind of got to get back in the mode.
And shout out to Momentum too, man.
Man, Momentum is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to
Started
Momentum.
with Mo.
I think I stopped by his mom's birthday out there in
Out west.
yeah, it was out in the suburbs. His mom's had a birthday.
Yeah, that was
Stopped by
fire.
there, yeah, and kind of did some stuff with Momentum, man. Shout out
Shout
to
out
Momentum.
to Momentum and Odyssey.
Who are some of
man.
yours? Who is some of your favorite new comedians?
Some of my nicer, newer comedians. I don't know about stand up, but it's this girl I kind of take interest in. Her name is Pretty Skinny. Shout out to Pretty Skinny, man.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very, man. I like Pretty Skinny content, social media. she got it cracking, man. You know, I like a lot of her
None of the
videos.
new
and stuff.
comics you
Far
like?
as stand up, I haven't been out in the clubs lately. Kind of like reality say, I haven't been out on the scene, you know, every night like I used to. So, you know, I don't know who knew anymore, and who, you know, everybody just the same to me. I haven't been keeping up, but you know.
Pretty Skinny got a dope Michael Jackson video.
Oh yeah,
That's funny as
man.
shit.
She got some dope content on Instagram, man, and like her social media content is just so funny, man. So her stand up, I heard that she's doing stand up
I
too.
never heard her
Me
stand
either.
up. I would like to see that
I never
in
got a chance.
contrast
Yep,
to
I never got a
her
chance to see her
skits
stand
and
up,
stuff.
but I love her skits and stuff, and I think she just got like what it take far as she'll be the next internet sensation. I'm sure. You know, she's not camera shy at all.
That's dope.
And that Michael Jackson video is just so dope. She did the Mike challenge. And she weighed like 90 pounds. She's, you know, she's real like analytical far as, what's that word?
Shout out to
Animated.
Pretty Skinny,
Animated. So
man.
shout out to Pretty Skinny, man, far as on the skit side. And then I want to shout out to a lot of guys like Harvey Dent, Boom Too Funny, Mike Samp, Big Jermaine, and D Brown, and Marvin Berry.
Doing their thing.
And Skinbone, yeah. For one thing I like about them, even OJ Lamont, those guys from Chicago, they all got their own following, separate following.
I love it.
But they hook up and do skit videos
That's dope.
constantly.
That camaraderie
Like constantly.
is so important.
And that's what I think is important as well. It's very important to network and get together and just hook up and do stuff. You know what I mean? So even if your following is not good enough, you can hook up with one more person and do a video, and that's a viral video right there. That's
Yeah.
100,000 more followers for your however social media or the algorithm work. But I just think they're giving themselves more chances by doing that. And sometimes it takes a lot of credit to not be shady and try to hog all the success.
That was
and
my
stuff.
question. I was going to ask you guys in doing comedy. Do you feel like sometimes the competition or the competitiveness will kind of hinder, you know, people being able to like form liaisons and build with each other?
Of course.
Do y'all feel like y'all see that a lot?
Oh yes, I see a lot of people. It's cutthroat, and you got to remember it's show business, not show friends. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's 90% business, 10% funny. You know what I mean? And to be in it as long as I have, to see the stuff I have, if nobody's gonna put your career before theirs.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? And so people call it hate, but it's really just people being themselves. If a big promoter comes to you and say, hey, I got 10,000 for a show, give me your top 3 poets, you're going to be like, me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
whose pocket you going to put some money in before yours? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're going to secure the bag first.
Right.
And then you'll be like, plus I know woo out the bam or woo
Right.
out the bam. So people call it hating and stuff, you know, but at the same time, it's a competition. It's cutthroat. You know what I mean? People
'Cause
out for
it's
this
like,
stuff.
for real, people hate the word competition.
Yeah.
But it's really, it'll come down. I got one slot left. Who you want?
Right.
Ronnie George or Famo?
Right.
Right,
Point
right,
blank.
right.
Right.
Drumline.
Right.
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 Who you got?
Right. And personally,
So are you picking that? So if that come down to you, are you picking like the relationship, or you picking who's gonna deliver the best show?
Well, see,
are
that's
you-
a good question.
Right.
That's a good question.
Yeah, yeah.
Because more people get picked off the relationship.
yep. Yeah.
That's what I was
But-
gonna. Okay.
You know, more people get picked off the relationship because
Mm-hmm.
you know this dude it'll be a better show with this dude.
Right.
And-
But
But-
you're not cool with him.
But you're not
And
that.
not only that,
Right.
I'm an outsider looking in. What I see too is you probably a little bit nervous that they may outshine you too. They may be a little
most
bit better
definitely.
than you.
Most definitely, I gotta have
You
a
know
lot
what
to
I'm
do with
saying?
it.
Okay.
But see,
okay.
Yeah. So that's just some observations.
with
that
me,
I
I just try to stay focused on what
focus
I
back to
think
that word. Yeah.
what I think is funny.
Better.
You know, instead of what other people doing out here. Because I do listen to comedy, though. I pay attention deep,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like everybody be sounding like everybody joke. A lot of people jokes be sounding remixed to me,
Okay.
and I like
okay.
original content. Like I like, I like
Something
story
different.
jokes. You know what I'm saying? Something to paint the
Content.
picture.
Yeah.
And like a lot of, back to you said, with a lot of newer comedians, they always sound like something you'd heard already before.
Okay.
A lot of them do.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
Oh, yeah.
study the game, you know.
Right.
How did you
right.
get into comedy? I don't think I've ever asked you that. How did you get into comedy?
How did I get into comedy?
That's a good question.
Because I never heard the story.
I was cutting hair on 90th and Cottage Grove.
And is Femo your real name?
No,
Okay.
it's a nickname.
Okay. Okay.
So my real name Muhammad
What?
Abdul
Jabbar.
Jabula
Akbar.
Makuda.
This man's Muslim. Okay, cool. That's
Stu.
what's up.
Akbar.
Akliman.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That's my real whole name. So
Bump That Radio.
He
Yes,
said my real whole name.
Yes, sir. But
I
those
used
are
to
good
cut
questions.
hair on 90 for Cottage Grove, and I used to see this girl walk past the barbershop every day, going to pick her nephew up from school, from daycare
Oh, yeah.
that was next to the barbershop.
Oh, yeah.
So one day she came in the shop, and she was like, man, I need a lining on the back of my hair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lining up. She telling me, yeah, I do comedy, and I was on barbershop too, and I was on this and that and that.
Sound
I
like
was
Vanessa Fraction.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
Sound like,
And
I
I was
don't know.
like, I went back home that night and watched her. I watched her on
Okay.
barbershop too. I'm like, that's old girl for real.
Like, that's
Yeah.
her
And I
right
started
there.
looking up the stuff she told me to look up. I'm like, that's her for real. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So next time I seen her, I told her I think I could do it.
Damn.
Shema was
You was inspired. Right,
inspired.
inspired.
Yeah,
That's
because I've been studying comedy my whole life. My mother
Okay.
used to take me to jokes and notes. I mean riddles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When I wasn't even old enough. I was like 16 and 15 getting in riddles with my mother.
okay.
My mother used to get 10 free tickets. You call in,
mother
you get
was a
10 free
hustler.
tickets.
On the circuit.
And I used to be
Okay.
in that boy looking at the comedians I'm working with today.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them.
Right. Okay.
Paying
I
it
was-
forward.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it was like, okay, when she told me, come down to my show. So me and my buddy went to her show, and he just happened to have her camcorder.
okay.
And she was like, you ready to go up? She on stage. And that's when Whoop That Trick came out.
Okay.
Whoop that trick.
Man, the
Whoop
DJ
that
played
trick.
Whoop That Trick,
It
and
went
it
up.
went up. And that boy, we was in a warehouse, them beasts was going crazy.
Okay.
I came out, man, was doing what I thought.
Whoop that trick.
See, I would tell you my first joke, it might be too graphic for this show.
Oh.
We love graphic and
Oh, do you?
provocativeness.
All right, I was like, it was so dark in there. I was like, it's so dark in here. This look like an episode of Blade. I say, I hope y'all some vampires. I'll run towards y'all.
I cannot.
Wow.
Leave it up to the men in the room.
Wow. This guy.
Always
here,
trying to get a head job whenever they can.
Hey, I said, if y'all was,
Lord.
I might need you for a show November 12th too, Femo. Speaking of,
oh, yeah.
yeah. And your gory detailed stories, yeah, we might have to use pay-per-view for those.
Okay.
But it's funny because I actually got a funny story. How I started comedy. Shout out to my brother M. Dubs, Marvin Phipps, comedian Marvin
Yes.
Phipps. He actually started doing comedy. He actually inspired me. He wanted to be a comedian, and he told me about the spot he found at Jokes and Notes. I was cutting hair on Cicero.
Right.
And he was telling me I'll be cutting his hair. He'd be like, man, I'm gonna start doing comedy. I'm going up to this spot and we wop the bam. I know where to go now. He was like, I found the spot. Cause he always just was like, man, I'm gonna do comedy one day. And so he found Jokes and Notes and he started frequenting there. And then he just started doing it. And then one day I was cutting hair and one of my clients told me like, Ronnie, man, you should do it too, And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you should do it too. Like, I heard your brother doing comedy and like, he was like, what, if you do it, that'll make him stronger. He was like, that'll make him
That's
stronger
dope.
too. And ever since then, when he put it like that, I started doing it,
Right.
because I never really aspired to be a comedian. That was like not my thing, but the thing was, you know what I'm saying? It was just something that I can do, I'm just like, what I'm saying? I was able to do it. So that's how I actually got started. A lot of people want to know that, like, how did I get started?
Right.
But my brother's actually a comedian at heart,
That's dope.
The format, the delivery, he done read the Comedy
fired,
Bible
too.
1,000 times. So he really a comedian at heart. Me, I just get on stage and act silly. I don't have no type of format. And so that's how I got started, just doing something. And my pastor told me a long time ago, he said, follow the favor.
Yes.
And at the time, I was actually in a truck with my brother. He was training me how to get my CDLs, 18-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
And my pastor told me, he said, just follow the favor. I'm like, how you know it's something right or you should do something? He was like, follow the favor.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, there's something right there for you. You just walk into it.
Yeah.
If you can do it, you're supposed to be doing it.
That's powerful.
what I
I
mean?
think you're an entertainer. I think it's
Right.
deeper than just comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
You're
how
Yeah.
Put on the show type of
I feel. Right,
person. You know what I'm saying?
right. That's exactly.
Regardless what it take, That's
Right.
what I learned from working with you,
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
'Cause you
will.
play the guitar, you play,
Yeah.
what else you play?
Play the
Me-
guitar, play the saxophone, the trombone, try to name all type of shit.
Right.
I'm
right.
like, no, he
Play the
doesn't.
flute.
The
Play the flute.
saxophone.
You know,
I play the harp.
whenever somebody give you an
Face it.
opportunity to
Monica.
Right. Play the piano, the
whenever
keyboard.
somebody give you an opportunity to shout yourself out, take
Right.
full
I
advantage.
do the drums at church.
Yeah.
Right.
I might, I go around miking up people on the subways.
I'm
you know?
blowing seashells.
Right.
Yeah, this nigga, oh man.
Like,
But
this cat is a one-man
In a
band.
nutshell, that's it. Bump
Yeah.
That Radio Live, man. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, to all the listeners, man. You can call in,
Yes,
you can request a
sir.
song, you can call in, ask us a question. Famo, Reality,
Yeah.
or Runny Funny George. That's 872-766-2867, 872-766-2827, 2867. I'm sorry, hip hop, R&B, smooth jazz, whatever you want to hear, just call us in and make sure y'all tune in. This is an every week broadcast, so holla at your boy, podcast, radio segment, however you want to call it. Shout out to my man P.O.P.
In the
in
building.
the building. It's Runny Funny George, your host.
Thousand
Bump That
Eagles on
Radio.
Eagles.
1,000 Eagles on that ass.